Hey guys, and welcome back! It feels so good to be sat here filming. Like, I was putting all of my kind of lights and the setup together, and I thought, like, it must have been weeks since I sat down to film a video. Especially as recently I've only been doing one video a week, just because I've been so busy and trying to focus more on my blog and other things that are going on. I've not quite had enough time to film. So it means that I'm sitting down here less, and I love being able to do these kind of videos. So this felt really, really nice today, doing this whole favourites video for you. I'm sorry this is so late, but because I had my Sri Lanka trip and the Maldives trip and then the Cuba trip, I had a few videos that I kind of wanted to get out before a favourites video because I wanted to kind of keep it timely to when they happened. So if you've not seen those videos, I really hope you've seen them already. If not, I'll leave links on the screen. Also down below, you can watch my Sri Lanka kind of lookbook, cool vibe kind of video. And also there's the Maldives video that's more like a day in the life, and again, we spent hours and hours and hours filming these videos, so I really hope you like them. But this is more chatty, this is more chilled, and just me and you, and we're going to go through my favourites of April and obviously up until now, which is like halfway through May, so there's quite a lot to get through. I think today I'm going to start off with hair actually. I think I mentioned before about the Red Ken mega masks, but these are honestly changing my life. I'm pretty sure these are like brand new to Red Ken. They're just really great, almost like protein masks. They really help strengthen the hair. They make it so super soft. I've never felt a mask like it. I use this every time now that I wash my hair, which is about every 4 or 5 days. I just slather it on for about 5 minutes, take it off, and honestly the texture and condition of my hair has never been so good as it is recently with this. And I obviously use it in conjunction with the Colour Extend Magnetics shampoo as well. So I shampoo, I don't even really bother with conditioner anymore, I just go straight into a mask, to be honest. You probably should do conditioner as well, and I'm only going to do, but generally I just go straight for the mask, and I just love this combo so much. But I do have to give a bit of a shout out though to my other favourite, which I've mentioned before, the L'Oreal Paris Elvive Low Shampoo. This is my one and only when I go away. So Maldives, Sri Lanka, Cuba, Tuscany, everywhere I've been. I don't take big kind of bottles like this away with me with all my different things. I literally just take this one and only bottle with me because it's a shampoo conditioner in one. Again, it makes my hair super soft, it's easy to use. If your hair's a similar length to mine, then you'll probably need about 15 pumps of this into your hand, all over, give it a good kind of massage in and wash it out. Done. Hair done. Love it. Okay, I don't know why this has taken me so long to come into my collection, but this is the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I'm sure I've heard one of my besties, Shell, she's here on YouTube as well. She loves Kiehl's and she loves this. And for some reason I've never really had it in my routine until now. This is really changing my skin at the moment. I've had a blemish here on my cheek for about a year now. It just hasn't gone, it's just not been healing, and this has made the biggest difference. I can see it's now really starting to go away from my face, and the rest of my face, all the under skin blemishes that I've had recently, and my skin was a bit rubbish a few weeks ago, and it was just a lot of under the skin kind of like cysts and wasn't great, and honestly this is making the biggest difference. I don't do my skin now at night without this. I just put a bit onto my hands and really pat it in and kind of massage it a little bit into my skin, and then I go in with my moisturiser over the top. Love it to bits. I will be repurchasing this over and over, I believe, for the near future. Bottega Veneta Eau Sensuelle. Yeah, it's actually got nothing else on there. Eau de Parfum. Yeah, it's absolutely beautiful though. This is such a stunning fragrance. I'm sure it's got a kind of like rose in there. It's also quite fresh and floral. It's not too fruity. It's somewhat sweet, not overly sweet. It's just a very wearable, feminine fragrance. I think the undernotes have been quite citrusy as well. Oh, it's just beautiful. It's so beautiful, and this little bottle is gorgeous as well. I really love how simple it is. This cute little ribbon around it in the pink. I think it's gorgeous. Honestly, give this a try if you're in a perfume store. Look out for Bottega Veneta. I honestly recommend this. I love it. Something new that's just come out is from Chanel. It's a hydratant. No, okay, that's it. That's the French. This is a fortifying, replenishing hydration cream, I guess. But the cool thing about this is that it's got little tiny beads in it which kind of pop, and I'm sure they have chamomile in them. It's just so refreshing on the skin. It's beautiful. For me, it really sinks into the skin, makes it feel so hydrated and moisturised, but still leaves this lovely plumped up look to the skin, like it looks like it has moisturiser kind of on it, if that makes any sense. it's wonderful. I love it underneath foundation because I feel it adds much more kind of moisture into my foundation and makes it more dewy, which I love. Oh yeah, Hydra Micro Cream. I completely missed that name there. But honestly, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, so big fave. I feel it's been a long time since I mentioned a powder, mainly because I don't really use that many powders on my face. Generally because my skin is somewhat dry and I don't really like adding too many powders. I generally will just add it underneath my under eye to set my concealer so that my mascara doesn't transfer down. So this is the Clarins Pore Perfecting Mattifying Kit. So inside of here you've got it's really cute how this opens as well. I like that. It's got this little powder, like a transparent, translucent powder. It has a little sponge, and in here it has some blotting papers. Now I don't usually use them because I don't really have oily enough skin, but that's great for anyone that kind of needs that. So you kind of got this full like mattifying kit, which I think is so good, and it also has a mirror. But this powder itself is so brilliant. It doesn't cake. It just almost like your skin just sort of goes woo, and just takes it in without looking cakey or like you've even got anything on. It just takes away all shine entirely. Honestly, it's really, really good. I had to mention it. Ooh, and a lip gloss of choice recently. Now, I'm not usually a lip gloss kind of gal, but this, as soon as I started using it, I absolutely adore it. It's so great. It's a discreet nude shade, Estee Lauder. And the thing about this, it's a little bit of shimmer in there. It's nude, but it's almost like a champagne nude. So it doesn't just add a glossy sheen, it adds a little bit of colour too. It's not overly sticky. I have it on now. But I find it just adds like a lighter tone to the lips while making them really kind of glossy and shiny, not too sticky. I think it's fantastic. I really love the formulation. I love how it makes my lips look. Big fan. And before I move into a few products that I really want to mention in terms of things I've just started using and that I think are new and exciting, just a few fashiony bits. I have to give out a mention again to these shoes. You may have seen these a lot in Instagram pictures, and also I've mentioned them before in a video, but honestly, I knew I would get a lot of use out of these, and I honestly have so far. I've worn them so much in Sri Lanka and in the Maldives. These are so comfortable. The fabric is just so durable and robust. I just love them. I think they're such an incredible shoe, and I'll probably have these for as long as my feet stay a size 4. Just a couple of fashiony bits to mention. First off, this beautiful swimsuit from Tommy Hilfiger. Me and Alex feel it looks a little bit like the Coke sign. It's got a bit of a retro Coca-Cola vibe to it in the way it's kind of designed. Really love it though, in the red, navy blue piping around the outside. Tiny little Tommy Hilfiger flag here, and then Hilfiger to the front. It's just got that very retro Baywatchy vibe to it when you wear it. It's just quite flattering. I felt really covered up in this though. I didn't feel like it was showing too much of my skin or being too revealing. I just love wearing it. Oh, it's been a while since I showed you anything self-portrait, and I'm so excited to show you guys this. So self-portrait have brought back a couple of their most sort of famous dresses. I feel like these dresses were what really kind of started self-portrait on the whole like growth spurt that they went through. I never really got my hands on them before, but they brought out a few of like the classic colours again. And I thought, you know what, I need to kind of get one of the classic shapes, and with me going away I thought it'd be the perfect opportunity to get one. So I went for the baby blue. It's on a nude backing, and the nude goes all the way down into a mini skirt, so then the rest of the dress is like this, so you can show more leg there. But it's just a very flattering shape, extremely feminine, lacy, beautiful, fits really, really well. Not much more I can say. I absolutely love it. So I'll leave links down below to where you can get that, obviously, with everything else that's in this favourites, of course. And the last piece I wanted to mention is this beautiful, it's almost a salmon red pink, stunning dress. It's one of those dresses that needs ironing a lot though. That's the only issue when taking it on holiday. So I'd take a mini steamer with you or a little mini travel iron if you did buy this and you wanted it for holiday. But it's just so stunning, and I wore this in Cuba and just felt so pretty, and it was floaty, and it was perfect for my salsa dancing lessons that I did, and it was actually really, really good. Me and Leon were partnered and we killed it. The people that were teaching the salsa loved us. We were just so into it, and I wore this and I felt so pretty in it. If you have bigger boobs than me, you'll probably love this more because your boobs will fill out the dress a little bit more and it won't feel like they're going to come out as much. Whereas with my little boobs, it fit fine, totally fine, it looked lovely. My only worry was that I would keep looking down and be like, is my nipple out? You know, that kind of feeling. But if I had bigger boobs, they would have filled out more and would have felt more in place, I feel. So what I did was I wore I've got a really beautiful light coloured bralette that I have, like non-wired. It's just really cutesy, and I just wore that underneath and then this over the top, so you could just see this really pretty lace coming out the top. It looked really, really good. So that's another idea if you're a bit worried about having kind of cleavage or your boobs slipping out. And to finish off, I'm just going to go through a few products that I'm pretty excited about. Quite a few I've actually put on my face as well, so I'll be able to show you how they kind of work too. What am I going to start with? Okay, first up, this is the Estee Lauder kind of Bronze Goddess Summer line. They come out with a beautiful line every single, this looks like a little CD vinyl like this. Every year they come out with an incredible summer palette range, or a summer line, and this is it this year. As soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my god, what is this? Opens up to a beautiful big palette. Just used it for this look. So this is the blush, which I'm wearing now. Stunning colour, almost a very kind of coralised, a bit bronzy, just a pretty kind of summer flush. And these three are eyeshadows. So there's a champagne, kind of like a deep aqua blue, and a more chocolate colour. All of them are shimmery and quite kind of and catch the light beautifully, and it also has a big mirror. So it's such a great little palette. I've used all three, so I've used the champagne all over my lid. I also used the blush shade in my crease, just to kind of warm that up a little bit. Then went in with the chocolate in the crease, and then I used the blue as like a little liner, if you can just see that pop of blue. Love it. It's really beautiful. The pigmentation isn't crazy, like you wouldn't dip into this and put it in your eye and be like, ah, it's too much product, but beautifully buildable, and if you sort of pack it on, works wonders. The blush is extremely pigmented though. Just a little bit of this kind of went a long way. So big fan of that. And that also comes with the most insane highlighter. Oh my god, check that out. As soon as I opened this, I was with Alex and I was like, babe, oh my god. This is so shimmery, and I mean, I'm wearing it now. If you're wondering what this mega pop of sunshine is on my cheeks right now, it is this absolutely beautiful design. It's like a big sun, and it's just a big mixture of bronzy golds, and oh my god, it's so pretty. It's absolutely, yeah. Estee Lauder have killed it for summer, let's just say that. Some newbies from Zoeva. Zoeva are just kind of slaying the game recently, I feel. They're making some incredible products. First one is the Basic Moment palette. Beautiful shades in here, lots of beautiful neutrals. These are all mattes down this side, and these are all shimmers, so it's a really great palette to take around. I really do wish that Zoeva would start putting mirrors inside of their palettes though. That's the one drawback I find to Zoeva palettes. Otherwise, these are kind of like my go-tos. I throw these into my holiday bags, or into, if I'm going away for a weekend or whatever, I always kind of take a little Zoeva palette with me, because the pigmentation is always amazing. They always have great colours. It's just it needs a mirror. You need a mirror, Zoeva, okay? And that also comes with the Basic Moment Blush palette, which I must say I'm pretty excited about this. This baby pink, almost a bit coral tone blush is totally me. This in the middle is more of a wow gold highlight. Very similar actually to that Estee Lauder. Not quite as yellow gold. And then there's a bronzer. So I'm also a big fan of this kind of thing. If you're going away, this is all you need. You've got your bronzy highlight and your blush in one palette. What more could you want? We've got some newbies as well from Chanel. Had to mention this, so I use this for you guys on camera. This is the brand new Chanel Le Beige in cushion format, and I love that it just feels a bit different. This, it isn't like other cushions that I've tried. There's something about this fabric, it's not like a mesh like some of the cushions are. It just feels like a little pillow, almost like a little bouncy trampoline pillow. Gorgeous. This is in shade 30. I thought, for me, I'm not tanned at all at the moment, and for me it was a really great shade. I've got it all over. Big fan actually. Extremely dewy. This is my kind of foundation to a T. It's a very kind of light to medium coverage, but the dewiness from this is so gorgeous, and it's really illuminating and really brightening, and it's, yeah, it's my kind of foundation when it comes to that kind of really dewy skin look. This is also in the range. This is the Le Beige Healthy Glow Luminous colour, and there's a couple of different shades of this, and inside is a sort of ribbed powder, and they get darker and darker, so you could have one more as a bronze. But as this is more of a kind of very light bronze shade, I used it more as a powder and just sort of whizzed it all over, mainly where I'd put bronzer, but also all over, and I really loved it for that. So for my next trips where I'm a bit more tanned, this will be a great all over colour, all over powder, but the actual darker shades of this are also stunning. stunning. And then from Armani, who also always bring out an incredible summer collection. This is so pretty, and it's their Spring Summer 2017 palette. They always bring out one of these every year, and they're always sold out and amazing. So this is kind of a fabric that was used in the show. This was part of the show that I went to as well. Had this fabric on the clothing, so they always put it on top of the palettes, which I think is gorgeous. And it comes with two different sections. So the first one is a bronzer, which I am wearing today. Really wonderful, deep colour bronzer. Nothing too heavy or too dark for me. Beautiful, really bronzy shade though. And then underneath that, and it has a mirror, and then underneath that are three beautiful shades, again, that were totally from the runway collection. They were using this gorgeous blue shade backstage for the models on the eyes. So you've got the gorgeous blue shade, you've got a black, and also a very pretty rosy, it's a bit champagne-y rosy actually. Just very, very wearable. So the blue, again, you could use it as like an eyeliner shade, or you could go all out and be brave and go for a full look with that. And it comes with two brushes. So I think these little palettes are just such lovely little travel kits, and just great to throw in your makeup bag during the day as well. So I use those, and as always, I think it's wonderful. Ooh, and the last things to mention, lipsticks. So two lovely ladies I know have just collaborated with MAC and brought out their own lipstick shades. I mean, what an absolute dream come true. When I heard about this whole collaboration, I was like, you're joking! Every makeup lover's dream come true would be to make a MAC lipstick exactly how they would want it. So for two ladies, we have Alessandra Steinher from Glamour. She is the beauty editor for Glamour, and she's also one of the sassiest women I know. She's amazing. So she has brought out her shade, which I am wearing now, and I love. This is kind of a nudie rose, I feel, like a nude rose. It has those lovely pink tones in there, but it's still got quite a deep nude shade. Nothing too light, very, very wearable for every single day. And if you see pictures on her Instagram of her wearing this, she absolutely killed it. It's literally her perfect shade. I'll leave her Instagram link down below. But then we have Fleur. So Fleur de Force also got to make her own, and I mean they're quite similar. They've both gone for the nudes because they're obviously nude ladies like myself. This one is a cream sheen, and this Alessandra's is a luster lipstick. So Fleur's is more of a nudie deep beige, and Alessandra's is a rosy nude. And they're both absolutely gorgeous, so massive congrats to Fleur and to Alex for this, because it's absolutely huge. Like, what a collaboration to do, and I'm very, very excited. And I'm going to leave it at that, guys, or else I'm going to be rambling on for ages and ages. If you've not watched my recent videos, I'd love it if you did. I'll leave them on the screen now for you to watch if you've not seen those. If you're brand new here, I'd love it if you would subscribe. I'll leave that just on the screen here. Just click that and subscribe. I'd love to have you back. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're all doing amazingly. And I'll see you soon. Mwah!